Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Long time no see. If you are new here, my name is Jessica and I'm an indie author, poet, boy mom, and a Sagittarius. It's been about a little over a month, I think, since my last upload. As you can see, my background has changed. It is not as fun as my pink office, but if you've been following along on our house buying and selling adventures, you know that we recently sold our condo and have had to relocate to a temporary apartment while we wait for our home to be built. So we are currently in that apartment. That's why we just have white walls because we're only going to be here for a short amount of time. So we are living that minimalist lifestyle. I'm not hanging anything up. We're not putting any decorations up, not filling any bookshelves, any of that nonsense, just to take it all down again, and move again, hopefully in the spring. So that is where we are on the living situation front. That was a little bit of a stressful process, which is why you haven't seen a video from me in a while. Just because I had to focus all kind of my energy on that process. And then if you follow me on Instagram, you know I was having a little bit of struggles with The Girls of Fall, which is my book that was supposed to launch at the end of this month that I have unfortunately had to push back due to delays and personal stuff that was going on and all that and all that and all that and all that, on and on and on. I also think my seasonal depression happened in like July, August, and September instead of like in the fall and the winter, because I just hate the summer. So I was just not having a very good time. But now that it's October and it's spooky month and it's my favorite time of the year and the weather's getting cooler, I feel a lot better, ready to tackle some more projects, and ready to make some more consistent content for you guys. So we are going to kick off the month of October because it is Preptober, that wonderful time of the year where writers spend some time prepping their projects for next month, which is National Novel Writing Month. So I'm going to talk to you all today a little bit about how and what I'm prepping for the month of November. So the what is, I am going to be working on book 2 in my new adult college romance series. You actually meet the main character of this book in Sometimes Love Ain't Enough, which I'm currently working on draft 2. That was last year's NaNo project. So working on book 2 of that series. So basically, and I'm kind of excited. I've been waiting for October so that I can start prepping and brainstorming for this book because I'm really excited about it. So let me tell you what exactly I'm prepping and what I hope to have finished by November 1. So I'm currently reading Story Genius by Lisa Crone. And what part 1 of my prepping process. So at the end of almost all of her chapters, there is a writing exercise basically to build your story that is supposed to help you build your story from the ground up. So what I'm going to do is go back and I have them highlighted. So she's got these little sections at the end of chapters that say what to do. So what I'm going to do is go back and actually complete those prompts for my NaNo project. And I'm not going to read you all what those are because you should probably, I don't want to share all of Lisa's hard work for free. So you definitely, I am really enjoying this book. So if you like craft books, I would definitely recommend getting Lisa's book. A lot of what she's saying is really resonating me from a writing process perspective. So I would highly recommend it. So I'm going to do the exercises in here for my NaNo project, and I am going to record them in my project notebook. So basically what I've done, since I'm writing a 3-book series, I have Frankenstein, an Erin Condren notebook. So I actually took Erin Condren covers. So these are actually spare covers I had from previous 7x9 planners, and I hooked them in there because they're just coil clips, so you can just coil clip them into other Erin Condren things, and maybe not even Erin Condren things. And made like 3 little dashboards, so you can see. So this is the dashboard for Sometimes Love Ain't Enough, that I need to update it. And so I basically divided it into 3 sections for each of the books in this series. So I am going to go to, okay, I can show you this because I do have a title for this book, but I haven't revealed it yet. That's probably going to be something separate. So I can show you this little dashboard. You can see the title abbreviation, WKOF. So this is the little dashboard for this section in my notebook. And what I have, so I'm going to do the prompts in Lisa's books as kind of like free writing exercises in this section of my notebook. But then I am going to go back, and these things might happen in tandem, but I would like to do some free writing brainstorming first before doing the more concrete character development and mapping out the scenes. So basically what I have done is printed off some resources from Sarah Canning's Heart Breathings library. So she's got the character's inner journey, some questions for that, and then she has the character arc that you can take notes on. And if you want these, all you have to do is go to Heart Breathings. You can go to the Heart Breathings YouTube channel and watch Sarah actually fill these out for one of her novels. And then you can actually get them for free if you subscribe to her newsletter. So definitely do that. And then I have the, basically the beat sheets also printed out in here. So basically I combine, and I think I've talked about this because I did the same thing for Sometimes Love Ain't Enough. I basically combined Sarah's beat sheets with the beats from Save the Cat Writes a Novel, which is another craft book that I have read and currently love. So once I get done with some of my brainstorming, I will go back and start filling in these beat sheets for Act 1, and Act 2, and on as much as I possibly can. I might not get them all completely done, just because I might need to write a little bit and brainstorm a little bit while I'm writing in order to come up with the whole story. But I would like to have at least the first act really solid, because that took me through a lot of words last year for last year's NaNo, is have that first act pretty solidly plotted out and know what's going to happen. And then I can kind of stop and start when I get stuck, or if I get stuck, to kind of go back and look at the beats and see what needs to happen next. I'm also considering, well, I do want to write this story as a dual timeline, you know, past and present for the character, which is something I have not done before. So I'm interested to see how that plays out, and how I would plot that. If kind of like each timeline is basically has to have its own complete arc, or if some of those beats can or if the beats are spread out between both timelines. So that's kind of something interesting that I will have to tinker with. If you've written a dual timeline, or if you have any recommendations for books written with a dual timeline that I might need to check out, feel free to drop those in the comments, because I will probably need some tips here as we get started on the best way to handle that. But I'm really excited for this book. I think it's really important. It is going to tackle some hard subjects, but I really enjoy this character that I've created, and I think you all will too eventually when you get to read it. So if you have any questions about my process, feel free to drop them in the comments. I am hoping to get you a video a week for Preptober on some different prepping things. So if you have any questions about that, or if you have any requests for videos, feel free to drop those as well. And then please like and subscribe so that YouTube knows that you like my content. That's it for today, and I will see you all next time. Bye!